Welcome to humanity. This is Hour 1.
Whatever it takes, we got to say whatever it takes is what it took.
This is Brock Lesnar, and you're listening to Fight Net Radio.
Yo, hi, this is Sugar Ray Leonard, and you listen to Fight Net Radio.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to listen to Fight Net Radio.
Lee Harvey Oswald, what's your name? How am I supposed to know you?
This is Frank Shamrock. We're listening to Fight Net Radio.
Hi, this is Tia, the Knockout St. John, and you're listening to Fight Net Radio, and there's no way I would ever touch Lee.
This is Chuck Jacksonville.
I am Stephen Bonner, and you're listening to Fight Net
Dan
Radio.
Henderson, you're listening to Fight Net Radio.
Everybody, welcome to Fight Net Radio, where Lee's burning every bridge there is out there. All right.
Hi, this is Manny Pacquiao. I'll fight anybody on FightNetRadio.com.
Hi, welcome to Fight Net Radio. My name's Lee Hunnish, joined by just Andrew Lavachet. Why is that? Well, let's see. We've had a very tragic event with one of our female co-hosts. We've got one of our co-hosts out because he's apparently having a baby. I don't know why he's out, because he's physically not having the baby.
Hey, congratulations. He's got a lot going on, probably, Lee. Remember, this is his third kid in 3 years.
So he should be used to it by now. Bobby,
all three of his babies are about to be in diapers tomorrow.
Wait, it gets crazier than that. No, seriously, like Bobby recently announced that he's involved in a very serious relationship, and he's becoming worthless to me. I'm telling you, women are interfering with a show that has dazzled and entertained all of you listening right now. Literally thousands and thousands and tens of thousands of you. For whatever reason, I have still yet to figure out why anybody would listen to this show and or download this show. And I don't want to insult your intelligence by me saying something derogatory like, I'm guessing, because at least we're entertaining. There are a lot of shows out there. You do have a lot of choices. We do appreciate it. Please sign up. iTunes, Facebook, Instagram, or FightNetRadio.com. We're talking boxing. We've got a small week for you. Andrew and I will do a show here, cover a couple things, have a show with Bobby, and I think we'll have some best bets for you. I know there's PBC this weekend as well, right, Andrew?
There's PBC on Friday, and there is Triple G on HBO
Saturday
night.
Does anybody actually believe, with a sobering, stone-cold straight face, that Triple G is going to lose at the Forum?
I don't think there's anyone in the middleweight division or surrounding divisions that can probably beat Triple G right now. And I'm going to say, Lee, hold on. I'm going to say Andre Ward only because of inactivity. Now, if Ward comes back and starts getting these fights, getting his fight record back up again, getting active, well, then Andre Ward versus Triple G is a tremendous matchup. But if Andre was to come back right now and just take on Gavekian, I'd have to say Triple G might be the favorite in that fight also.
Right. My point. You have sold all my points.
But hold on. Willie Monroe's a bad dude. He's a bad guy. Remember
he's not that bad a dude.
Come on, Lee.
All right, well, let's rewind and cover the week in sports. For those that live under a rock, because all the boxing writers, there are a couple stories to cover that I did find amusing that happened this week. First and foremost, last Saturday night, HBO. What I found the most amusing about, by the way, I called that fight down to the letter. Said Kirkland would get knocked out.
The Canelo.
Kirkland got knocked out. If you had bet it, because I said Kirkland's going to get knocked out, then you would have made money by betting the overs and betting on Canelo to win by knockout. Kind of a given. He didn't have Ann Wolfe. He's living in a delusional fantasy land where this buddy of his, he's as crazy as like Algieri. Yeah, I hired some guys from the nutrition store to train me for Saul Canelo. That's kind of the vibe I got. The way that Lampley was talking about it, it's like, yeah, he hired some buddies to train him.
Yeah, it's weird. He still hasn't really given a reason. I'm hearing rumors saying that she just basically trained too hard. He got kind of tired of the military-like training.
So he's a bitch.
Hey, he went out there. You know, it's funny.
So what you're saying is he's basically a bitch.
Well, he got tired. He's 31 years old. He's probably been doing it for a long time. He wanted to do, you know, look at him on the 24/7. He's sitting in the corner meditating. Obviously, he wanted to go another route. I don't think Ann Wolf would have changed a thing. His style was perfect for Saul Alvarez. Look, I thought Saul Alvarez was going to come in and box a lot more, be on his toes. He didn't. He fought fire with fire. That's what made this fight so exciting for as long as it did last, the 3 rounds that it lasted. Kirkland got off early. We seen it looked like he even wobbled Canelo in the first round, Saul Alvarez in the first round. But Saul came back. I think it was a body shot, Lee, that really turned the fight around. He lands a body shot off the ropes. Kirkland immediately drops his hands and takes 2 steps back. And once he gave that opening, Canelo, his power punching combinations are the best in boxing. Hold on, Lee. Let me finish. I know you're going to jump on me for saying that.
No, I'm not.
The problem
I'm still pretty cool, actually.
I thought you were going to get all over me. The problem with it, Lee, he does it so much early. This is why the kid gets tired late. And I believe Canelo was very lucky he got Kirkland out of there in the time that he did because, man, he was throwing a lot of power punches early in that fight.
No, I don't have any problems with any of that. What I'm irritated by with this fight, for those that didn't see it, go and watch it. It's on YouTube. It's on Facebook. Because apparently boxing as a community has said that this is the defining moment to explain the difference between prize fighting and boxing. Okay, I want you to be 100% honest, Andrew. I know you get on me for quote unquote not promoting boxing. Okay? Right?
Okay.
I'm the anti-boxing guy. I'm the anti-MMA guy. The only thing I appear to be pro about is pro wrestling. Okay, so
you remember the days of Hagler Hearns,
right? Okay, because I read this everywhere. The fat bastard Dan Rayfield, down to like literally everybody's doing see, we told you boxing's not dead. This is what boxing should be, not what happened a week ago. Hey, you know what? Everybody's bitter a week ago because they weren't allowed to go to the fight. So they jumped all over Canelo's jock. When was the last time that we actually had a competitive 2-guy? Like, let me give you an example. Triple G Andre Ward. God, just let me spitball here. But that kind of fight where it's week in, week out, holy crap. Right?
Right.
It's not week in and week out, is it?
Well, no, we're hoping. Go ahead.
Don't give me the hope crap. Okay? I know we all like what we saw. I know we all like to watch Me Mexican do his dance and get beat up. We love that. That's fighting. That's not boxing. What we saw last week was not boxing either. It was fighting. Would you agree with me?
No, because there's different types of boxing.
You realize those guys were just swinging for the fences on each other.
No, because if you watch the final punch, Canelo actually hits him with the right hand and then ducks the counter shot from Kirkland. That's absolutely what boxing totally is. Before all of the running and trying to avoid getting hit or avoid any exchanges at all, before that, boxing used to be 2 guys would stand in the middle of the ring and punch and try not to get hit, right? Hit and not get hit. That was the definition. But it wasn't running. It was exactly what you seen Canelo do on Saturday night. He hit him with the solid right and still dipped the punch. That's boxing. And you know, I've said this since the Pacquiao fight. I've been saying this a lot, Lee. The greatest statement Roger Mayweather ever made was, y'all don't know shit about boxing. If you don't think Floyd Mayweather is the greatest fighter of all time, y'all don't know shit about boxing. That was the greatest thing he ever said, because all of his little fans, they run around and that's all they say, Lee. That's all you don't think Floyd is a great boxer? You don't know shit about boxing. And you know what? That's wrong, because Floyd isn't doing the definition of boxing. And hear me out, Lee. Floyd is 38 years old. Floyd is already a legend. If Floyd wants to hold and hit and run and avoid exchanges, I blame the opponent for not being able to catch him and beat that out of him, because he's been doing it for years now. He's 38. He's been doing this probably since he was 35, 34. So it's their fault, not Floyd's fault. But don't tell me that you want to see every kid fight like Floyd Mayweather, because boxing will go down big time. If we had two Floyds in the ring at the same time, Lee, that is going to be that's one of the worst fights you could ever think of. Okay, so they are trying to redefine what the word boxing is, and I'm not buying into it. That is a form of fighting. You know, the staying away, the jabbing, the trying not to get hit. I love it. It's great. They've been doing it for a long time. But don't tell me that's what the sport's supposed to be, because our sport will go downhill if every amateur kid goes out there and tries to pretend he's Floyd Mayweather.
All right, let's remain adult about this.
But let me finish one thing.
Okay. All right. Because I'm going to let you. I'm still completely okay with you.
Okay. For the dads that are disagreeing with me, I'll finish it with this. You take your son and you show him tapes of when Floyd Mayweather was 29, Leonard was 29, Ali. You show him tapes of when they were in their prime, because that's boxing. Don't give it to me at 38 when it's just hit and hold and grapple and headlock and look at the ref.
Okay.
That's all I want to tell him. I'm saying Floyd at 29, Lee, that was boxing. He was awesome. Look who got online.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to add him in. We'll see if he actually joins the call. I should try Bobby too, because it says he's inactive. I believe these guys have their computers on, but I don't believe that they're actually. He's probably cleaning up baby poo and things of that nature.
He's going to be chasing.
Okay. Let's have an honest and frank discussion about this, right? In the last, let's say since the beginning of PBC, all right? What is that? That's 5 weeks?
Yeah, about.
Okay, in the last 5 weeks, have we had more Floyd-like performances or more Canelo-like performances?
Oh, that's a good one, Lee.
Yeah, well, I know the answer. I did my homework.
Guerrero Thurman was an awesome fight. That one did
No,
good.
Guerrero got beat up.
Yeah, but Thurman
okay, wait,
did
we're
his
up
job.
we're up to 2 Canelo-style fights that we'd call entertaining.
Adrian Broner definitely wasn't exciting.
That's a Mayweather, so we're 2-2. So
Peter Tulin.
That's going to fall into the Mayweather camp. So they're winning.
They're winning.
Come on.
Yeah,
Klitschko? Mayweather. What are you gonna declare Mayweather's last 2 fights?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll put the last 2 Klitschko fights in the Mayweather camp. Okay?
Yeah, I agree with you. I'm with you.
And so everybody's doing this. Boxing is dead. Boxing's not dead. We have Canelo. That's good marketing. And let's get this straight, because I know the difference in the words. It's not good marketing, because I read that somewhere. It's good marketing of Canelo. No, it's good branding of Canelo. You want to make him Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. and
But you got to admit, we also have Triple G, and we still have Cotto. And these 3
Cotto's
alone
a bitch.
Andrew,
Cotto's a bitch.
Cotto brings it, though. He might not last 12 rounds.
If Cotto was the man, why hasn't he fought Triple G?
Oh, that's going to happen, Lee.
You know it's not going to happen, because they're both under contract to HBO, and HBO doesn't want that fight, or that fight would have happened.
Cotto is either.
Why are you trying to sell me Cotto? Cotto hasn't really won a real fight in so long. It's almost ridiculous.
Cotto's definitely not a Mayweather fighter. He's definitely
he's not. He's a get hit or be hit kind of guy.
And for 9 rounds, he is very exciting.
But here's the funny part about his 9 rounds of being exciting. Is his 9 round of being exciting against Class A or Class B opponents? Come on, be honest.
Right. Hey, you're right. He's done it a lot against Class B. He hasn't. I think Sergio Martinez is the only Class A fighter he's really ever beaten in his career.
Right.
I agree with you, but I'm gonna tell you, if he steps in the ring with Canelo or steps in the ring with Triple G, that's fireworks, man. These three are a shot back to the old school. I'm telling